Let's say you found out your choral accompanist isn't going to make it to your concert. You've got to make some backing tracks really quick. So, scanning your music would be the first step. I like Playscore too. So, take pictures each page. Okay, the problem is though, I have a big jumbled mess of voices on the top and piano parts on the bottom. Now, Playscore does allow you to turn down the volume of voice 1 and voice 2, and it does allow you to change the sound of the piano part, or the bottom staffs 3 and 4 here, to something else. But as you can hear, it's still not very high quality. And I can't fix any scanning errors. There might be a couple of errors in the scan. So I've got to export this to Noteflight to do a little editing. It's as simple as sending an email. Okay, I've checked my email, and Noteflight transposed out that scanned document and did a pretty good job. There are a couple of errors. For example, this measure here, I don't think it's scanned correctly, and it looks like a triplet was made in translation here instead of a dotted 8/16 figure. That's okay though, because I'm trying to make a piano accompaniment. I don't really need these vocal parts. If I did, I could get in here with Noteflight and clean this up. The scanning software I find is very good, but it's still not 100% there yet. And you can't edit those scans. Once they're done in the scanning app, you need something like Noteflight to be able to clean it up. Fortunately for me, I am happy with the way the piano part looks, and I'm just going to turn off these two vocal voices. So I'm going to go into parts, and I'm just going to turn off those two parts and show only the bottom part. There's my piano part. So I can go to the beginning, I can hit play. And that's something I can use in a concert if I need to. If I wanted to, I could further export this. Now that it's all cleaned up, I could further export this into something that's really designed for playback. Let's do that. I'm going to go File, Export as a MIDI file. I'm going to put that on the desktop for musical performance. Here we go. So I just opened up Logic. Logic is available on the Mac. You could use GarageBand or any other performance software. And I'm going to create a software instrument. Go and hit OK. And then I'm going to import File, Import MIDI file. Here it is. And I'll import the tempo information as well. So now I've got both staffs, and I've got this Steinway grand piano all set to go here. And I can change that to anything. I can change that to, let's say, orchestral. Maybe we'll use a harp. Oh, got to change them both. There. And of course, I can change the tempo, I can change the key, I can transpose any of this stuff, and then I can export it as an AAF file, or I can bounce it to MP3 and use that in my concert.